back in 52, lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problems you could see. I met your children. What did you tell them?
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
Pictures came and broke your heart. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback and it seems so long ago. And you remember the jingles used to go. You were the first one. You were the last one.
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far.
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. Pictures came and broke your heart. Put the blame on
Video killed the radio star. 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 Video killed the radio
Yes, this is Joey Joel coming back from the WCOW. You just heard a great set right there, and we've got Dr. Love with us, who will be joining us for the rest of the program. Dr. Love?
Joey Joel, how you doing, brother? We're in the house and live on WCOW.
Are you excited about the set that we've got coming up?
But I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of songs in America that just get you fired up, but this set coming up is going to give you an extra kick for the night.
Well, let's get to it.
you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad.
This is Joey Joel, and
You got Dr. Love right here.
I'm going to tell you what, we've got a special guest in here today. You know who it is?
You know, I'm going to go out on a whim and say it's the BDQ.
That's right, the Big Daddy Dave. He's right here. And so the question we've got for our listening audience out there is, Dave, what does it take to be a stud? Just shoot straight with us.
Count it and go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you just got to be working on your abs at all times.
Well, you heard it straight from Dave. So we're going to bring you some more tunes, and we'll keep bringing extra special guests for the rest of this hour.
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. While Tennessee, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top, looking for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. The corn won't grow at all on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee, Rocky Top, Tennessee. In a pen. All I know is it's a pity life can't be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee, Rocky Top, Tennessee, Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Huggable, lovable, unbelievable. She's a mouthful of anything and everything a man could want. Yeah. She ain't typical, she's unpredictable, she's available. It's a miracle how my heart stumbled into someone so kissable, huggable, lovable, unbelievable. Oh, till now my life has been so lonely and boring. Never thought I would find someone so elegant, intelligent, heaven sent. All my money spent, I put a big down payment on that itty bitty diamond ring. She's so beautiful, it's indisputable, it's undeniable. She's got a have a ball. She's music to my ears and makes my heart sing. So kissable, huggable, lovable, unbelievable. Oh, that's nice. Start to stutter. She's so elegant, intelligent, heaven sent. All my money spent, I put a big down payment on that itty bitty diamond ring. Oh, she's so beautiful, it's undisputable, it's undeniable. She's got a have a ball. She's music to my ears and makes my heart sing. So kissable, huggable, lovable, unbelievable. Kissable, huggable, lovable, unbelievable. Kissable, huggable, lovable, unbelievable. Rolling, 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 right. Ha! Ha! Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, the streams are swollen. Keep them doggies rolling rawhide. Through rain and wind and weather, hell bent for leather. Wishing my gal was by my side. All the things I'm missing, good victuals, love and kissing, are waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em out, hit 'em up, hit 'em out, hit 'em up rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em
in, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide. Ha! Ha! Keep moving, though they're disapproving. Keep them doggies moving rawhide. Don't try to understand them, just rope and throw and brand them. Soon we'll be living high and wide. My heart's calculating, my true love will be waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em out, hit 'em up, move 'em out, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide.
Hey, this is Joey Joel and Dr. Love. We're back from another great set of tunes. Dr. Love?
You know, there's something about having DK in the studio that he can just make this sound on the guitar that just makes you want to sit back and say, you know what? I just want to listen to this right now. And you know what, DK? Why don't you just go right to work? Come on.
Yeah, let's give it up for DK. This is DK Live. That's right, that was DK. Thanks, D. So now, DK, a couple questions for you. Number one, now we've heard from Big Daddy Dave in our last set, but what does it take to be a stud? Just be honest with us.
Take charge, guy. Leadership.
Wow.
You know, right when he said that, I was speechless.
I gotta tell you, Dr.
I'm
Love.
still speechless.
DK took charge, he answered, and here we are.
My tongue's down my throat.
You can't second guess yourself. Go with what you know and go with it strong.
Joel, can you pass me that pen real quick and a piece of paper?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks.
And you've got to take notes. When he said,
I'm doing it!
What was the second thing he said?
I don't remember! I don't
He said, don't
I'm
second
not a
guess.
stud!
Ah!
DK, help me!
Help is on the way.
In the car, I just can't wait to pick you up on our very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand? Is it wrong if I think it's lame to dance? Do you like my stupid hair? Would you guess that I didn't know what to wear? I'm just scared of what you think. You make me nervous, so I really can't eat. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever. Forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. When you smile, I melt inside. I'm not worthy for a minute of your time. I really wish it was only me and you. I'm jealous of everybody in the room. Please don't look at me with those eyes. Please don't hint that you're capable of lies. I dread the thought of our very first kiss. A target that I'm probably gonna miss. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever. Forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this 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 last forever.
Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses grew. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain, my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. Sometimes I wonder why, I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago, so long ago, so long ago. My consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses grew. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain, my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain.
That's right. Kick back. Relax. You deserve this next 20 minutes.
Go ahead. This is your own personal retreat. Just feel the peace just flow over you. Be proud of yourself for taking this time just to be alone, to be able to think and be refreshed.
That's it. That's it. Kick back in the recliner. Oh, yeah. Put your feet up. You deserve this moment. You want to know why? Because people really like you.
And the more you think about it, the more you'll realize that people like you. Go ahead, relax. Feel good about yourself.
You know,
My name is Jonas. I'm carrying the wheel. Thanks for all you've shown us. This is how we feel. Come sit next
just as you are before your call.
One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose you now.
Call. Now is the time to worship. Call. Now is the time to give your heart. Call. Just as you are to worship. Call. Just as you are before your heart.
One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose you now. One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose you now. One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose you
Now is the time to worship. Call. Now is the time to give your heart. Call. Just as you are to worship. Call. Just as you are before your God. Come, come, come,
just as you are.
come, come.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia
Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. 'Cause I've had nothing to live for, and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Hey, it's Joey Joel.
And you got Dr. Love on WCOW.
We're going to take just a moment to discuss working out at the gym. What's it take to be in the gym, to look like a stud, to play the part of a stud, etc., etc. So, Dr. Love, why don't you start?
Well, you know, it depends on the type of person you are. I think if you really want to be a stud, you want to get up anywhere between 5 and 7 in the morning. You want to get up there when there's nobody there and just absolutely scare yourself to death by looking at yourself in the long-range mirrors. Mirrors.
5 to 7 in the morning?
Yeah, 5 to 7 in the morning, and I'll tell you why. Because first of all, you know when you're like, you wake up and you get those little crusty things in the corner of your eye? You're really not able to clearly see in the morning. But all of a sudden, when you're working out, your eyes begin to open up, and you're just like, oh my goodness, am I this big?
Well, you know, and that's something I've got to tell you about, Dr. Love. It is difficult to be in the gym, working hard, when you're so much bigger than everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, think about me. I'm 152, 6'2", and I think people are intimidated by me. And that's why I go at 7 in the morning, because I just flat out want to scare people. And if you, seriously, when I walk in, it's like everybody goes to the corner, and they're just intimidated. And when you're 6'2", 152, you can understand why.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, we walk in the gym, and people stop what they're doing. Because they want to see the experts and how they do it. And they want to say, how do I get to that size? How do I beef up? And they just stop, and they come over, and they say, Dr. Love and Joey Joel, what's the secret?
Yeah, and only if they knew that our mentors were BD Cubed and DQ. DK. DQ. Yeah.
Well, and then speaking of which, to gain weight, we go to DQ.
Ooh.
And we stock up on ice cream and
the Dairy Queen
stuff. Yeah. Oh, and this is another thing for weight gain. You know, forget buying the massive thing of weight gain.
Don't buy that.
Go to Rally's. You pick yourself up 2 big juicy burgers and eat them right before bed every night for a month, and I guarantee you will gain weight.
I'm telling you right now, everybody that's at home is just like, would this guy just keep talking, because I feel empowered.
and that brings me back to DK. That's why it's great that we have these guests. DK, as it says, take charge. And I mean, you know, we're no experts.
Joel, can I make a comment?
Yeah.
You're the Tony Robbins of WCOW. I mean, hands down.
It is. Well, you know, it's funny you say that, because being in the gym and going to the gym is all about having a positive mental attitude. And you're there, and you've got to push the weight. You've got to push yourself, and you cannot stop until you are monstrous.
Like I said, 6'2", 152. Scare the socks off you, Joe. Look at him. He's quivering right now.
famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style but no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next year the cap went out and drafted the band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A root, a toot, a tootly out a toot. He blows an 8 to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. When he played boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a busy bee. When he played, he made the company jump 8 to the bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Da 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 tootly out, and doot doot, he blows 8 to the bar. He can't blow a note for bass and guitar isn't with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. The boss will sleep with boogie every night and wakes them up the same way in the early bright. They clap their hands and extend their feet, but they know how it goes when someone gets the beat. Whoa, whoa, he breaks it up when he plays reveille. The boogie woogie bugle boy is Company B. A root, a toot, a toot, he blows it 8 to the bar. Can't blow a note of a bass and guitar and whoa with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I of course replied, something here inside cannot be denied. Said someday you'll find all who love are blind. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. I chaff them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt my love. Yet today my love has flown away. I am without my friends deride tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when the lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes.
Hey, this is Joey Joel.
And you got Dr. Love on WCOW.
In this set, we're going to start out, and we're talking about all-you-can-eat places, and we're going to start off with Cece's, the classic all-you-can-eat pizza.
You know, Joel, I'm going to tell you something. The hardest part about going to CC's is being at home knowing you're going there and it's going to take you 10 minutes to get to the spot. There's like this anticipation where you practically get into 3 or 4 car accidents because all you can think about is CC's. So be careful, buckle up before you go.
Now this is curious, and let's talk about this because Los Compadres, Wednesday night, all you can eat. Now CC's 24/7, well not 24/7, but they're open until 3 a.m. right up the street, all you can eat. And so let's compare here. You've got options. What do you choose, pizza or Mexican? All you can eat.
I think you got to go CC's because they got 3 TVs in there.
Now wait a minute, Los Compadres has a couple of TVs as well.
I don't know if they do.
Yeah, I know they do.
They
got 3. They got 2 or 3 in there. I watched sports in there the other day.
Well, we'll throw that one out then. But they don't have people going around your table singing songs to you either at CC's.
Come on. Do they do that at Los?
Oh, are you kidding me? I was scared of the one guy I saw the last time. And then I happened to see him in Strozier Library a day later.
Well, I think the issue we're getting here, Brent, is not about necessarily CC's or even Los Compadres, but just the fact of all you can eat.
Can you say that one more time?
All you can eat. And that's, the typical, at least the male mindset. I have no clue what the women are thinking at this point.
I don't think they want to.
Yeah, they may not. But with the guys, they want to know for whatever amount of money they're going to pay, they're going to get enough food.
Oh, well, you're going to.
And that's a fear. Am I right?
I think guys panic at night thinking about this situation and really wondering what the turnout's going to be like.
Well, and this is where you got to step up and you got to offer them. I mean, even if a guy's paying $10, $11, at least he knows he's going to get enough food.
It's almost the definition for romance for men. It's true.
Come
Think
on.
about it. All you can eat? It's very romantic.
Well, women, if there's any women out there in our audience today, just take note that you've heard the saying, the secret to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Bingo.
Completely
romance.
True.
That's romance.
Completely true. Hey, let's bring up some more tune.
Oh, the shark has pearly teeth, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has my key, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. When the shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy clothes, though, where's my key, dear? So there's not gonna trace of red on a sidewalk on a Sunday morning. Lies a body losing life. Someone sneaking round that corner. Tell me, could it be? Mac the knife on a tugboat down by the river. Don't you know? A cement bag up and down. The cement's just worn away, dear. Bet you that cat called Mackie. Oh, Mackie, he's back in town. Snoop guitar and old Lucy Brown. Peach and yellow. Mama, Lucy Brown. Yes, the line from singing alone. Hello, darling. Look out there, Bobby Darin. They're both singing the same song there, too. Mama, Bobby Darin and Louis Armstrong. They made a record. Woo! What a record of this song. And now Ella and her fella, we're making a wreck. What a wreck. Such a record is same old song. Yes, the song. Yes, the swan.
the outlet by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one note spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, like the Longines Symphony. It doesn't rest. Blue Canary in the outlet by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. There's a picture opposite me of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts, new bird of friendliness, like guardian angels, it's always near. Blue Canary in the outlet by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave the night light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave the night light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave the night light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Gotta take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti, I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. 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 We're gonna take some time to do the things we never
Hey, this is Joey Joel,
And you got Dr. Love on WCOW.
the Cow FM. Well, it's almost all the time we have. We got time for about one more song, but we just kind of want to wrap things up here. Dr. Love?
You know, it's been a really moving day.
Well, you can't argue with that. You know, from the talks of being a stud to, you know, fast food to being there with Sean, it's just been a great afternoon.
You know, I'm telling you, I may 10 years from now look back and say this may have been one of the most powerful days of my entire life.
Right here. So, Joey Joel.
And Dr. Love.
WCOW, the Cow FM.
Went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon to give him light for it. Many miles to go that night before he reached the town. No, town, no, town, no. He had many miles to go that night before he reached the town. No. He ran till he came to the farmer's pen. The docks and the gates were kept therein. He said, "A couple of you are gonna grease my chin before I leave this town. No, town, no, town, no. A couple of you are gonna grease my chin before I leave this town. No." He grabbed the gray goose by the neck and he threw a dog across his back, and he didn't mind the quack, 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 and the legs all diggling down. No, down, no, down, no. He didn't mind the quack, quack, and the legs all diggling down. No. Oh, mother, for the love of jumped to the bed. She ran to the window and she popped at her head, crying, "John, John, the gray goose is gone. The fox is on the town. No, town, no, town, no. John, John, the gray goose is gone, and the fox is on the town. No." up the medicine and I'm on the pavement. Think about the government, the man in a trench coat, the badge off, laid off. Says he has a back cuff and wants to get it paid off. Look out, kid, it's something you did. And God knows when if you do it again, you better jump down an alleyway looking for a new friend. Man in a coonskin, grabbing a pig pen. He wants $11 bits and you only got 10. Till he came back to his den, and there were the little ones, 8, 9, 10, singing, Daddy, Daddy, better go quick again. It must be a mighty fine town, no, town, no, town, no. Daddy, Daddy, go quick again, for it must be a mighty fine town, no. Oh, the fox and his wife, without any strife, they counted back boots with a fork and a knife, and they never had such a supper on the life, and the little ones chewed on the bones, oh, bones, oh, bones, oh. They never had such a supper on the life, and the little ones chewed on the bones.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.